Hello Makale, welcome back to PathToExpert video series. For people who are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also follow me in all the social platforms. Let's get into today's video. It's day 17 and today we'll be continuing with console API and see few more interesting methods. While we are developing an application, there will be often needs for us to see few console statements together. That is, there can be a function and it can print 4 or 5 things together, and we will like to see those things as a group, right? But the warning messages and error messages might come in the middle and break the data. In such scenarios, we have a beautiful method called console.group, which lets us group a set of console log statements. Let's see how to use it. Console.group, you need to give a name for it. So I'll create G1 or group 1, any name you can give, and then now I'll start printing whatever I need. Console.log of 1, console.log of 2, console.log of 3, and then now I feel my group should end. All I'll do is console.group end. If you see here, all my console log statement is being grouped under my label, which is GL. Say you don't want to show it in expanded state and make your console look very long. What you can do is you can create something called console.group collapsed. It is same as group, but it will start in a collapsed state. So I'll create something called G2, and then I'll add two console statements. Console.log of T1 or test1 and console.log of T2 or test2 and console.group end. Ending is same for group or group collapsed, it doesn't matter. If you see here, my G2 is now starting in collapsed state, but you can extend and see the outputs. This is how grouping works. Okay, this is for organizing and seeing console statements together. But say you want to have more better way of seeing the console statements. That is console.table. If you pass an array of objects to console.table, it will print the data in form of a table. And that's so beautiful. Let's see how it works. First, let's create a empty data, which will be an array of objects. For now, I just added two objects with first and last as keys. Now, if I do console.table of and pass the array of objects, which is my data, you can beautifully see everything. My index, that is the index in the array, my first values and last values. This is how you can visualize objects or array of objects in a tabular form and make consoles look interesting. It won't be boring anymore. Okay, say now you want to calculate the time between two functions. Say you are building something like Webpack. You want to know how much time that tool took to complete your bundling. How do you calculate it? That's when console.time comes into picture. How to use it? Say if I'm building, I'm going to use a build tool. I can create something called console.time when before I start executing my bundling tool, and then I can give a label there, bundle. And then now imagine my bundling tool started its work. It is starting to bundling, it's starting to minifying and all the stuff. Once it's done, what I can do is I can call console.timeEnd and pass the same label name. If you see here, it will return me the number of milliseconds it took for the function to execute. Here this time is my manual time for explanation, but in a tool it is automatically calculated. The time starts before the execution starts, and after the execution when you call time end, it returns the time at that particular point. And the difference is the total time taken for the bundling. This also comes so much handy when you are building dev tools or CLI tools and want to show some real-time stats for the users. We have already completed console API for 2 videos. We have a little more left with console API and some beautiful customization which we'll be seeing in the next video.
So that's it for the day, Makali. Have a great day and see you all tomorrow.